All right, hello everybody. Welcome to VR Master League here in Season 2, Week 9 on Channel 2. And I'm Palidore, back to finally cast some more after a few days off. Not something I wanted. It was forced upon me due to bad internet, by the way. But I'm here today, and that's what matters. So, finally got my first cast here of Week 9. And we're getting going here with Galaxy versus Gold Diggers about to start. Over on Channel 1, we also have Team Joker versus Spaghetti facing off right about now at the same time. So you got some options for you, but wherever you are, thanks for being there. And thanks for being here in Channel 2. So Galaxy and Gold Diggers about to start here. And for both of these teams, for Galaxy, coming in later, or coming into VRML into Season 1, and later it went on into the season, they started picking things up. Now in Season 2, they've carried that all the way to a 12-6 record, looking incredibly improved and impressive there all season long. Gold Diggers coming in as one of the rookie teams this season with a also successful record here, 10-9, sitting at a 1,200 rounded MMR. Both these teams here in the Diamond Division. So good to see. These two teams, I'm expecting a good match. For the side of Galaxy, they're coming off 3 wins in a row here against the Midnights, Turbo, and Real Speed. Meanwhile, for Gold Diggers, they're on 2 in a row here against Worst and Hydro. So they've had some, great games, some very close ones, playing the likes of also High Voltage and Genesis, Legends. Gold Diggers have not had it easy in recent weeks by any stretch, but they have taken a lot of games collectively. In fact, they're 6 out of the last 9 in terms of victories. So, with that said, aiming for a victory here today. Well, both these teams, of course, as we start round 1. So, here we go. Hello to Ender Chicken, Salad Man, and Interlock Studios. Of course, we got, again, just great games tonight here on both channels. And right now, trying to channel their speed as that goes for, oh no, what is this? What is this test thing? What an amateur I am. Let me fix that for you. Don't mind that. You didn't miss anything. I wasn't messing with stuff before the stream started. But yeah, no, I got kind of access to my internet sort of today again. So I am back. In the meantime, I was kind of working on this stuff. But never you mind it, because we're working on our first goal. Knife Rich. Nice move. Little easy does it spin for the first 2 points. So, all right, Gold Diggers here. Well, will find themselves at the early advantage. All right, so launch out here goes to Klex. Klex immediately trying to find the pass over to the other side, just missing it. Going to be contested here is Klex by Furcar and Knife Rich. And now Furcar trying to get that clear. We'll go to the opposite side pocket here, the top. And Klex now having intercepted by Knife Rich. So Knife Rich just scored once and maybe trying to enable his team to score twice if he can. Furcar going to roll it in. Collect that rebound. Easy does it. Now goes to that bow tie. Knife Rich trying to anchor for that pass. Nice hit there. Very accurate, very quick. And now right back to Unguarded 4. Attempting to send it to the barrier once and twice, but no results. So that's an unfortunate result on that end. But a boost will come out. It's going to be stuck here on this side of the floor for at least the meantime. And now Unguarded 4 with that disc, having it stolen off that stun. You have A couple different players there for Gold Diggers. Doing some nice work, but neither team really able to wrangle the disc for all too long as it finally goes to the other side, but not for too long once more, because now it's Chucky Joseph with that collection, with the reception, and with the dump for the 3. It's Furcar 16. They're up now 5-0. So very nice start here. Working it in there for Gold Diggers, trying to get back into the offense and get that disc clear, but you know, Galaxy doing some good work. So let's see what they pull out here on this launch. Will be Curly Fries with a disc, handing it off to the side. See if they can find that orange side of the floor here. Haven't been able to do so quite yet, so see if they can work it through. Now there's Deku sending it over to Klex. Klex trying to hit Deku right back. Trying to get that two-man game going, but we'll just be right back into the bubble right in that 2-point area, but slung back out to Knifrich now. And on the clear, on the boost, from both teams, in fact, will be Klex first to the disc, not with too long to spend, as they try to expend some energy here. Get another rebound, another passing play beneath to Furcar, and right down Easy Street. No, very, very difficult on that, being cut off, lane close. It's Klex trying to close it out with a clear, now a boost, and maybe get some points going here, but will be Furcar. Just able to take that back, but then Prometheus claiming the flame and trying to make a game out of this one as they send it over to the side panel. So Klex over to the barrier, cut off beautifully though by Chucky. And back to the midfield here. Unguarded 4 now, looking for a clear. And that's just going to bounce and go right back, and inch by inch. Trying to get that offense going again for maybe some more points for Knifrich and co. Interlock saying one of my controllers broke, but I was still able to single-handedly make a 3-pointer. I got to hand it to you. That's really, really good. But right now, taking a hand off it. No handouts on the easy goals. Nope. Anchor shot denied, but taken right back by Furcar now on the top. Sending it to the side. Will be missed, however. 4 minutes expended off this first round. No points yet for Gold Diggers. I expect that to change fairly soon, however. Let's see. Deku is going to roam up the floor. Has 2 players a little bit close, but you know what? Maybe it won't matter. It's a goal there being made by Klex. Furcar almost claiming the save, but won't be the case. So it does turn it into a 2-pointer at the very least, it looks like. Although it may have been either way. Not quite sure. Either or, it's points on the board, and that's what matters for Gold Diggers. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and a 3-point lead for Galaxy as they roll out here on the launch offensively. All right, so taken now by Curly Fries. And Curly Fries looking over to the bow tie. The curly ties. Now going for the rollout on this launch, the clear and boost that is, but won't be successful. You're seeing a lot of intercepts in this game thus far. Furcar, he's just seeing a number situation start to develop here. Now getting back into it, unguarded 4. They go up by 5 with that shot. And less than 5 minutes left. On that note, Ender Chicken appreciating that shot. Appreciating just the good play at play. Although I think he is delayed a little bit. See, Interlock saying, also not true, I'm not that good. Well, you know what? One day. Just a matter of practice, right? Kind of like it's kind of like when you're newish to basketball or football or baseball or any sport, really. You kind of it feels awkward to try throwing or shooting and things like that. But once you give it a little bit of time, you get there. Right there, getting there in a hurry was Galaxy, right across that Galaxy. But Gold Diggers will retain and get that disc back, trying to find a soft pass up high, not really seeing a teammate, so just tried to throw it softly and maybe help enable the recovery. Now that said, Klex is going to get there, but sends it right back to Chucky, who's just waiting for that grab. And Chucky's going to get the clear now as they get all stunned out here right at mid. And it's going to enable some time for Gold Diggers to get that first grab, it looks like. Won't have a ton of time to work with, trying to find a pass instead, but turning into an intercept. And now Furcar roaming at the floor and rolling for the goal, trying for the 2, and it is a success. It's a 3-33. So 2/3 through this one, and it's a 7-point lead for Galaxy. So doing some good work here to start off. And now, pardon me, as I just realized my stats wasn't pulled up, so I must take care of that. All right, I think we're good. Right now, though, looking good for the 2. It's Curly Fries. Less than 3 minutes left here in the first round still, though. So plenty of time to go. Brings it right back here to a 5-point differential. That's definitely enough time for them to come back from for Gold Diggers. Just have to play it kind of carefully here and try to limit the turnovers. I think is a big thing for both of these teams, really. There's a lot of these midfield interceptions and steals going on a lot of the time. So if they can limit that. Ooh, now that was interesting. As Curly Fries does take the disc back and tries to send a pass over. As Klex now. Klex hooking together with Deku on the chain, but won't grab it. Curly Fries will. Now trying to hand off that right to the front line. Klex is there, but unable to get that grab a little bit beyond the reach. So that's going to be a clear right down mid. And looking perhaps for a rebound here. Recovery. Deku does get there and sends it off. But there's those intercepts I talk about. That said, very nice brawls there coming in as Prometheus gets a clear. Does not get the boost, though. Furcar does, and unguarded for the intercept. So taking that right back for them. And those are the things that will be damaging because giving more attempts here for Galaxy and just as well the time running down, so can't afford those turnovers. Let's see, though, if they capitalize. Looks like they will not. So Deku causing a turnover, this time forcing the issue a little bit. Will get a clear on the second attempt, maybe even going for a bounce shot. Either way, that's going to bounce straight to the side panel. And there goes the stacks here. A couple of them, one for each team, but slinging it back is Chucky Joseph. Chucky looking for a bottom clear, but that's going to be nice redirects from that stack on Gold Diggers, but didn't even need it because they had the midfielders there. 1 minute 22 seconds remaining now. And very important that they score here. Doesn't matter if it's a 3 or a 2, but they need something in the next several seconds if they want to have a decent chance here going into the last minute of this this first round. So, all right, up top, it's going to bounce and be taken by a Furcar, and that's going to really waste some time. Much needed time, that being said. And now much needed 3 to maybe just close this one off in the first round. Unable to hit that one, but a rebound still at play. And there you go from unguarded 4. Trying to make a play over to Chucky Joseph now. And Chucky distributing back to the bow tie area, sending it to barrier, spinning around behind the back. But Curly Fries found that. Decent attempt at the Steve's play, but even better on the defensive end. Now that set another midfield grab here. Just been this story all around long. If you look back at this one and got to figure what went wrong, it was really just the failed clears and then the intercepts or steals that are happening from in the mid lane from Galaxy. Now, it did go both ways for these teams, but especially for Galaxy's side, as they convert one more play, Furcar with the 2. It was just the endless interceptions from Galaxy that really got them the advantage, because otherwise, you take a lot of those intercepts away and you figure it would have been a much closer game. It's just the extra attempts, always damaging. All right, so first round does expire 11-4. Solid win for Galaxy, but we still have some time to go, of course. But off to the stats screen, and let's get a look at what's going for us, shall we? We shall. All right, so Furcar, 5 points, 2 assists. We had Knife Rich with 4 points, 2 saves. Unguarded 4 with a couple of points and a save. And then Chucky with 3 assists along with 13 stuns. So Chucky doing some good distribution there, finding the teammates and the hot hands. Over on Gold Digger's side, 2 points for Curly Fries. And the other 2 points, I believe it was Klex, maybe Deku. One of the 4 letters, probably. Had that kind of self-goal. It was almost saved, but 2 points for Curly Fries at the very least. 3 saves from him as well. He had Klex with a couple saves and 3 steals. Deku with a save and a steal. And then Prometheus with an assist and 9 stuns. So just not able to get the scoring output too high, unfortunately. And like I said, those turnovers, you look at the shots taken. Looks like currently broken for the orange side, oddly enough, but assuming the blue side is correct, that was 31%, so, just the heavy shot advantage, shots taken advantage going from orange side, the Galaxy side. Now, forgive us for any potential stat pulling errors, things like that, because of the updates today. It did mess and change the API a bit, so there were some kind of you know, last-minute updates that we, and by we I mean Ignite, so thank you to Franz and Co, had to make on that one. So there might be little glitches or bugs here and there with stats, not quite sure, just because of today's update. And of course, today's official release of Echo VR on the Quest. Been in beta for months now, of course, open beta, but now finally a full release, fully featured release. Some nice new updates as chat's pointing out there. And snagging it out, it's Curly Fries again. Going to be one of the easier saves that he'll get today. But he's already had a couple at the very least. Now over here, so round 2 in the middle of play here. Ender saying, keep me updated, it won't load. I'll try. Like the audio or just or both. Because if you're like me, for most of this week I was only able to listen to games really through audio or like a lot of buffered video, so. But alright, so round 2 continuing here, first minute. Just out of the way now. It's Deku there trying to contest Chucky, but Chucky and Furcar getting the disc back on Galaxy's side of the floor. They're going to find that clear through the tunnel. It's going to hit the midline and sail right past a stack there for Galaxy. So this enables Gold Diggers the open goal, but couldn't convert, and now making him hurt with a punch. It was unguarded 4, but going to be slapped right down, back down to the trench where it should be collected there by Prometheus. Prometheus has some passes available at every angle. You see back and then corner to corner. Really nice job there from Gold Diggers on the positioning. They really opened up that bubble and enabled the 2-point walk-in from Deku, assisted by Prometheus. First 2 points for round 2, going Gold Diggers' way. All right, see JT Graham in there, stopping by, as well as Bird Friend. And Swagwar. Welcome to it. Good to see you guys, and that's right, I'm back after a million years off, which is to say just, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Wasn't my choice, it was my dang internet. But I'm back, and you can bet I'm excited to cast here tonight. Right now, trying to cast the line, reeling it in. It's unguarded 4, 2-2 on the tie. So Galaxy coming right back at them. Ender's saying I can hear audio. Wait, no, I can't. Well, that's confusing. Hopefully you can hear audio and all that stuff cleanly. But rolling out here, Gold Diggers. Trying to get that disc back, though. Galaxy contesting in the tunnel. Deku there. It's going to sail now towards the orange side. Be picked up here by the barrier, sent back to the barrier to unguarded 4. Now, unguarded has to be careful because, well, there's the stun, there's the steal, there's the delivery. He's yours. Deku makes it 4-2. So Gold Diggers trying to force this round 3 by winning out here in the second. Baba Booey. Yeah. All right. So Knife Rich right through the middle. That's going to bounce right down towards the hands of Chucky Joseph. So nice rollout there, working his way around it. And Chucky Joseph, really nice, just not a chuck at all. That was a gentle glide into the goal there. 14 meters a second right at the feet. So for a piece here. 6:27 remaining in round 2. Swagwar, let me drop that follow quick. You do it. Oh, he did it. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I know sometimes, because of the 3 different channels, sometimes people don't subscribe or follow all of them, so it happens. Right now, though, making a shot happen. Furcar. Right through the defense. Curly Fries almost had another save. He's already had several of them. See there, up to 5 saves for Curly Fries that are credited. Not quite able to make that one, however, so unfortunate. Will be points Galaxy's way, and they're up by 2 points here. Less than 6 minutes left. So Curly Fries walks it up passes it up the floor towards that left tunnel on this rollout. Now Klex passing to Deku. Deku being a little bit taken off guard, perhaps. Maybe the comms not coming through quite as quickly as they needed to. So that's going to enable maybe just an open goal, wide open. Maybe one defender getting back there, and he was, but Chucky's still able to convert from 5 meters out. So now a 4-point lead going the way of Galaxy off of that turnover, which is definitely tough for Gold Diggers. They've done a good job here getting the disc onto the orange side this time. Not seeing as many of these interceptions and things like that. However, that time it was a steal that cost him just because of the rushed player from behind. And again, maybe just not communicated quite well enough on that one. That said, trying to get some goals as Prometheus, but too many players there to contest them all. Can't catch them all, but he will Pokemon. Over here, though, it's going to go up to the top of the mid area. Chucky Joseph right back down. Going to take a few awkward bounces eventually to the trench. It's going to be taken here by Furcar. So Furcar takes it, Furcar passes it, and Unguarded makes it. It's a 6-point lead for Galaxy. And kind of back to the story of round one to a degree. Not the intercepts this time. But now it's just kind of the steals and the unforced turnovers. Back-to-back ones will get just another goal here for Galaxy because of these tough turnovers on some of these rollouts. So Gold Diggers made some good adjustments, but now they need to kind of tone it down on their passing a little bit, tighten it up, and they should still be good. 4 minutes left. They're only down by 6 and working it in, but couldn't make that shot on the much bothered goalie. So a lot of body blocking and interference being ran. Now that said, trying to collect it, it is Knife Rich, and we'll get a successful clear that bounces towards that corner, towards that goal. And another number situation perhaps unfolding. Let's see, Furcar trying to roll for that, but misses, and right beneath into the side wall now. Chucky retains. So here goes another attempt right back out to Unguarded 4 at the bow tie. Unguarded will bring it to that bounce delivery to Knife Rich, so it finds the mark eventually. Knife Rich in the dish, and they are up by a triple. 12-4 here. 3:20 left in round 2. All right, so right back to the offensive launch. Curly Fries had to immediately get rid of that. You saw that quick stack from Galaxy coming in once and twice. Deku, some nice maneuvering, just barely managed to dodge through that. They desperately need some points here with 3 minutes and less than that, in fact, now. But a ding off a top and unable to drop that in. So that's going to bounce right up to the top trench where Deku takes it away. Some just good speediness, and they're reacting quickly, not trying to dwell too long on some of these errors, and that's what you need to do if you're Gold Diggers. And if you're any team, get right to the next action, the next move. Don't dwell too long just because the disc is lost. So doing a great job to get it back. A nice pass here to Klex. Klex is going to go to that backboard. A very, very good plays from Gold Diggers there to cut the lead now to only 6 for Galaxy. So they're still in it with 2:20 left in this second round. And this round 3 is at stake. Galaxy just looking to sweep it in 2. So Gold Diggers needs to pick up the pace, but just the same, they need to be precise and accurate. So Knife Rich just dodging through. That stack, though, pretty good on the collection, but actually Unguarded 4 doing a really nice job to stun that stack and delay them an extra few seconds. Will it delay him long enough, though? Looks like not the case. Klex doing a great job. So Gold Diggers here, making some good moves. The time isn't exactly in their favor, but there's still some of it left. But they're making some nice plays, getting some of these discs back. Now, the stack getting broken up there for Gold Diggers. That's going to enable Galaxy and Unguarded 4 to get that pass off to Furcar. Furcar looking for the Joker train. Uh-oh, they're going insane. Right there, whirling, twirling, but not making. Oh, that is unfortunate because that was a very long Joker train that just might turn into a 3 on the other end. Now, a little too high on the shot, but the rebound here coming in from Klex. Klex needs to make that, and he does. So, 4-point game. Off of that error of sorts. Not sure I would, I mean, for Galaxy, they got every move they wanted with that train. They got right up into the close range for the goal. Just couldn't make it, so they got punished for it. That being said, but kind of unfortunate that for Gold Diggers, they could not make that 3-pointer after the first turnover, because that would have made things a lot more breathable here on this end, because right now they're still down by a couple goals, and if this goes in, oh, it will not. Looks like Furcar went for the spin dunk, and this time off the head, so a couple times now going for a little bit of hot dogging for Galaxy, and both times it ended in kind of a botched play. So really kind of keeping themselves alive, or that is Gold Diggers being kept alive thanks to some of these plays as Klex tries to collect Curly Fries as well. They need to take that shot. They need to make that shot, and they cannot do so. So Knife Rich will take it away, and that will conclude this second round no matter what at this point. Will be a victory in a sweep for Galaxy, but made it a lot closer than they had to. Going for some style points, and 2 different occasions. They're just fortunate that the 3-point shot was not made by Gold Diggers, because otherwise that's 2 separate occasions that they really enable Gold Diggers to have a late game comeback because of that looser late game execution Galaxy had. But that said, they took the win, and that is the important thing for them. 12-8, so just a much more narrow victory for them in the second round compared to the first. And a credit to Gold Diggers on that. They made some nice adjustments and weren't throwing nearly as many botched clears or intercepts that time, and it got them a pretty successful second round. But Galaxy just held it together and continued to do what they've been doing ever since towards the end of Season 1. Just that steady improvement. And with that note, they're going to improve indeed to 13-6 record-wise. That is just a huge turnaround for Galaxy, season to season, as we're winding it down here. You know, I haven't mentioned it in a while, so Galaxy's going to have to forgive me for bringing it up now. Because I haven't mentioned it in a good while. But yeah, Galaxy in Season 1, they started out 0-15. They were there since week 1 of Season 1. And then the last few weeks of Season 1, they won, I think, 3, 4, something like that. Maybe even 5. Time's a funny thing, and my goldfish brain is kicking in. But yeah, I mean, started out 0-15, and they finished out winning, you know, the last, I think, 5 of 8 is what I want to say. And then going into Season 2, obviously they still practiced hard, scrimmed hard in the off-season, between seasons, and then they came in here towards the end of Season 2 with a super impressive record. I mean, that season to season, that turnaround for Galaxy, you know, running with largely the same roster here. I mean, a lot of familiar faces on their team. That's just a big turnaround. So props to them as we wind down this season, because they have just made some immense strides in a very short amount of time. For Gold Diggers, that's going to put them at a even-up record 10-10. Still extremely respectable, right there in the Diamond Division amongst so many talented teams, rookie teams especially, joining in. So, you know, as we wind it all down, bright futures definitely ahead for both. But quick read of the stats, as Swag says. Pally, can you say, ding ding on the ding ring? There you go. That's fun to say. And Baba Booey. And KBR Play saying Team Joker lost to boiled noodles covered in pasta sauce. Actually, though? Like, actually? Now I gotta go and investigate. You're making me investigate. Like a round or the series? Or am I just being trolled here? Oh, it's offline stream. Okay, so it's already over. I'm gonna have to look another time. Let me get you the stats, huh? All right, so we got Furcar, 5 points, 3 assists, a couple saves there. Knife Rich with 6 points, 3 saves, 23 stuns. Unguarded 4 with 6 points, 1 assist, 2 saves. And then Chucky Joseph with 4 points, 4 assists, and 23 stuns. I like those stat lines there. From all these, you know, just all of them contributing some nice numbers in multiple categories. You see Gold Diggers there, much more successful second round now, whereas before it was only 1 or 2 players on the board. Now everyone here for Gold Diggers at least getting some scores on. You have Collects with 2 points, 1 assist, 2 saves, and 3 steals, as well as 29 stuns, so a little bit of everything on that buffet. Deco with 4 points, 1 save, 1 steal, 2 stuns. Curly Fries, 2 points, 5 saves, and 1 steal, and 10 stuns. Very nice defense from Curly there. And then Prometheus with 2 points, 3 assists, and 19 stuns. Hanavelli saying Spaghetti beat Joker, and okay, now I'm being trolled, right? Surely I'm being trolled, right? Play Enjoy says 2-0. Are 3 people really trolling me right now? On my first cast back in 4 or 5 days, you would do this to me? I don't believe you. I'm going to look. If you guys were lying, I'm going to be so nothing. I'm not really going to be anything. I would never get angry at you. All right, let me see. I'm looking. Just give me a second. Huh. Well, that's a game I'm gonna have to go and watch later. That is supremely interesting. Supremely interesting. Wow. All right. Well, I owe chat an apology. I wasn't being trolled at all. That's crazy. Well, I'm interested in seeing how that panned out and watching those highlights. So yeah, okay, well, there you go. Suddenly, unless I missed something else in the last few days, which could have been the case, but barring that, let me check the standings here. I was going to say, suddenly, we're, down an undefeated team. One of the few remaining ones here. So yeah, Joker, at least who's been around since this season 1. So yeah, that's 16-1 off of that loss. So their streak will come to a close, and that is huge. Now all that's really left from this entire season, as far as been here since week 1, Team Gravity 17-0, and you have Leviathan 14-0. Interesting developments here late in the season, as is usually the case. All right, but that being said, we got more streams coming up a little bit later. Going to be on Channel 1, so be on the lookout for that at the top of the hour. So about 23 minutes from now, we have Schlart Team versus Calculated. I'll be there on Channel 1 with that. And then about 2 hours from now, 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern Time, we got Creamy Milk and Project Mayhem to close out the night. So you got some options. You got some stuff. Good games, though. Been fun. I'll be back here with the next stream, or over on Channel 1, that is to say. Not too long from now, so stay tuned. But be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other. And I'll see you guys again really, really soon.